lock is locked. I bet they are absolutely kicking themselves in the foot. They're like, oh, we're more up here for the night and go to the pub. And I bet they regret doing that now, because now they can't go any further. They're stuck there. Hello. Welcome back. I don't know why my words are all a bit tired. It is like 5 o'clock.
And he's done about 3 days on the van doing stuff on the van.
I've done loads on the van.
He's a craftsman now.
So.
Not very good craftsman.
He's a craftsman.
But yeah, lots have been done on the van. Yeah, I've just been waiting for the river levels to go down on the Droitwich, and they did. They're on yellow now, and most of the 7's on yellow again, except for
the bit we want to go through.
Yeah. And I don't know how long that's going to take. Oh, there goes panel. We had a major problem with the boat. There's just one every day. There's literally something.
Yeah, we had the van, and then Andy came back from having the brakes and everything Sunday night from having the brakes done and everything. Still not finished because the handbrake was, well, Andy will tell you.
He already said.
Oh,
Already said about the brake shoes smashed up and that.
Yeah.
And there's no handbrake at the moment because he couldn't get one late in the afternoon on a Saturday on Easter weekend. So
We've been using a brick.
So
Anyway.
But we come back, and it's funny because me and Josh noticed the day before that we were leaning the other way, and we never lean the other way.
I thought we were just on a mud bank, but then it didn't change when we got to this
No,
one.
we slightly lean when we've been pumped out, so we didn't think much of it. But then I said to Josh, it's leaning quite a lot. And he comes home, and he comes, whoa, why are we leaning? Why are we leaning
We had
this
to
far?
find out the source of the
And then
lean.
he had to find it out, and yeah, he'll tell you all about it now.
Oh yeah, sorry. The expansion tank is different on this boat. It's an open top expansion tank with a little float in there. So it does it automatically, tops the expansion tank up for the radiators and that automatically. The float had gone, so it wasn't shutting off. So the water was coming over. Some days was probably worse than others, but when I seen it, it was drip, 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 drip onto the top of the calorifier, the hot water tank in there. And then it was going down on the floor and then underneath the board into the hull of the boat.
So that's why we were leaning that way.
We drained it all
How
out.
many buckets did you get out?
15 and a half buckets of water I got out from under the floor.
So the boat almost sunk. But that had been going on for ages, because I smelled this weird smell in Mum's room for ages. And it was
Like damp, obviously, and
the water.
but
Water
then
dripping on top of the hot pipe.
and then the bilge pump this side.
The bilge pump was... I went to turn the bilge pump on, and the bilge pump's broke, because that's probably donkey's years old. So we've had to take all that apart, replace the bilge pump, and then they put all the pipes over the top of the bilge pump pipe.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Whoever refitted it out, I don't know, got a clue.
So I had to make the pipe longer, so at least I can access it and clean the filter out on it every now and again.
The
So at
trouble
least
is we
got a
haven't,
working pump
we haven't
now.
got a hatch, have we, to have a look under there?
No, we've got
Most boats have a hatch. You can have a look under into the heart.
There's
but we haven't.
no inspections, so I'm going to have to put a couple in, I think, to keep an eye on things.
So yeah, that was a crazy experience.
Yeah,
but
that was
luckily
a bit,
Dad's fixed it.
But oh God!
While we were in Droitwich though, we had a look at the M5 tunnel. There's an M5 tunnel when it was restored in 2010, Droitwich Branch Canal. They used the culvert for the river, which is extremely low.
Yeah.
It's almost as low as Froggle, but not quite. And it varies as well with the water level. So we went down there, and a hire boat just came through, and 1.8 metres, so we got enough headroom to get under there. But it did rain quite a bit yesterday, but I think at the moment it's saying yellow, proceed with extreme caution, and it's falling. It's not rising.
So we're okay. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, anyway, we've got to go down those three annoying locks with the side pound, and then we got a staircase of 2, and then we got another lock that takes us underneath the M5, and then we got another lock, and then we got another lock. And then we have about 3 swing bridges in Droitwich, and then we're just more in the basin there and get some water, because we're completely run out of water again.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah.
Almost a week. So.
week tomorrow since we cruised. And yeah, there's more rain coming in. There's no sign of it stopping, no sign of high pressure. So I might be coming up with a contingency plan, which I'll talk about
yeah, it might be
later on.
different. We might be changing the plans again, guys.
You can't out the weather, can you?
No.
Right, so here of course is the national network of canals and rivers, and we are here down on the Birmingham Worcester again. We started today's cruise at Shernal Green here, where we'll head up to the junction with the Droitwich Junction Canal, and then we'll head down onto the Droitwich Junction Canal, underneath the M5, into the centre of Droitwich itself, and more up in the Narrowboat Basin. I'm running out of wood. Right, so here we go onto the Droitwich Junction Canal. Now there was two Droitwich canals, one built much earlier than the other, almost 100 years difference really. Now Droitwich itself was a big producer of salt, which was obtained through natural brine springs, since the Roman times actually. Now the river Solwap actually runs through Droitwich, which was going to get improvements in the 1660s, but ultimately was abandoned. Anyway, this canal was proposed on and on and on, and eventually in 1755 they proposed a pipeline to carry brine all the way to Hawford where it joined the Severn, but that never ended up happening. But in 1767, none other than James Brindley came to survey a route for a canal to Droitwich from the Severn. That is when construction started in 1768, and it was finally completed in 1771. Making it one of the earliest canals on the network actually. So anyway, a new source of salt was found in Stoke Prior, and with the coming of the railways in the 1850s, the canals did everything they could to stop the railways monopolising them. So an Act of Parliament in 1852 for the construction of the Droitwich Junction Canal to connect the barge canal to Hanbury Wharf on the Worcester and Birmingham. Another interesting fact is that because the Droitwich Barge Canal was made for special boats that were 14.5 foot wide and only 64 foot long, the locks on the barge canal had to be lengthened, which means extending them to 72 foot, so that the canal boats could carry more coal towards Birmingham and away from Birmingham. This is so 72 foot narrowboats coming down from Birmingham didn't have to transship their goods to shorter but bigger boats, so the narrowboats could now use the wide beam locks too. And the canal opened up in late 1854, making it one of the last canals ever built. And what is so ironic is that the Droitwich Barge Canal was one of the first canals ever built. So just before the entrance to the marina here is where the original canal used to head in a more straight direction. When it was abandoned, they had to divert the canal around developments since its abandonment. So we're actually going on a sort of new canal here, and I'll let you know when we actually get back on the original line of the canal. Yeah, there's the staircase now. Tough luck again, guys. About 10 minutes later, it's full. God, it's a deep one. Well, the thing is, As you'll see, this sign is actually quite pessimistic, and this is possibly the third lowest tunnel on the network. Dudley is, I think, the lowest, and then you've got Froggle, and this is definitely the third, because it does have variable height as well with the river. A guy told me you have to be careful with this tunnel as well, because if someone drops or empties that lock behind you, the water level quickly increases. It's a bit tighter than it was last time. Water level was up a few inches from last time. Any higher, we wouldn't have done it.
The thing is,
I think it slightly went up last night, Josh.
Yeah.
you could have water coming down underneath us now. This is...
My hair's getting full of cobwebs.
Can you see it out yet?
Yeah.
Good.
It's
The
made
other
it.
one low as well.
No, not as.
Finger as well, look.
Oh, nice. What's weird is that this sign here, low tunnel, is actually a little bit higher. We didn't even hit it. And also, bad news if you can't get underneath, you have to reverse all the way back up the locks. There's no winding hole. This was very surprising to see. This is a Black Prince hire boat, which is moored on the river section. Now, you're not allowed to moor on this river section overnight for a very good reason. And I said this to Mum and Dad. I would not want to moor on the river section overnight. It was about 6 o'clock-ish now, and I just hoped that they would get back from the pub and head up the locks, because there's going to be a lot of rain tonight. The next lock that takes you off the river section, and we are actually back on the original line of the canal now, is just round this sharp bend, and it also has a swing bridge in the middle of it too, to make things a little bit more difficult. Yeah, it's a nightmare through here. It's lucky we're not a wide beam. Can't open the lock gate. It's funny though, because you get a wide beam through here, but you can't go any further up there, and you can't turn around. But this is why it's called Droitwich Canals, plural, because there's two canals. This is the Droitwich Canal. That was the Droitwich Junction Canal. This one is a wide beam, that one's a narrow gauge. I have a feeling that the reason I couldn't open those gates is because there might be some silt behind them. Now, a couple of weeks ago this canal was shut because of silt built up and they got rid of it. But I think because there's more flooding, it's happened again. I can't even get it out anyway. Look at that, I can't even get the bloody lock out. Crazy. Yeah, it's very hard to get that lock out on your own. You need someone to sort of push against it so you can get the bloody padlock out. God, I told you how awkward it is for you. We've still got another one through yet. That one down there. and here's the Narrowboat Basin. One side of it is residential and the other side is visitor moorings, 48 hours. These last two pontoons here are the water points, but the trouble is we're 70 foot long, but thankfully we have a 100 foot expandable hose, so hopefully we should be able to reach. Running the hose along the roof at the moment. This is a 100 foot expandable hose, so we're 70 foot. It only just reaches. Yeah, it's in. It only just reaches though. Did it just in light as well. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
I've got a bag there as well, haven't you? Oh.
What the God? What's in that?
Carry this one, I think.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to carry one of them. Fall off.
Sending the ground. I guess they know because they're just staying here. This hire boat. It's been up a couple of levels before. It's been up to about there.
That's the one. Unless you lock it, you can't take the key out.
No. The bins are up here by the pub somewhere. Wow. River's gone right up again.
Dinghy down there, Josh.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. You have to put some
It obviously don't work, otherwise somebody...
solar panel there.
it might work. You'd have to test it.
We've got enough of those.
I don't know what size it is.
Same as ours, isn't it?
I'm not taking that panel because it's probably broken and it's only 265 watt anyway.
Yeah, we've got a couple anyway from Amy's caravan to put on.
Well, in the same area you can get 4 nearly 500 watt panels now. They've come a long way.
Probably broken anyway.
You can test it to see if it's working, but it is an old panel, that one.
Walking back to get the van now. It's only it's 3 miles by canal, but I found a shortcut only 2.5, well, under 2.5 miles. So yeah, it's not far. God, their gardens must flood easy.
Yeah.
Just look at the speed of that.
Going fast.
I said to Mum, it's lucky we actually timed it well this time.
Yeah, for a change.
We cruised. Well, it wasn't our fault. We would have cruised Wednesday last week, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
but because
we
it
would've
was
been on the
winter
7th.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, we've made it to the Droitwich
We
now.
would have got to Gloucester, wouldn't we?
No, we wouldn't have got to Gloucester.
Oh.
Gloucester never went on yellow, did it?
Oh no.
I was trying to get to the Droitwich.
Red, wasn't it?
A bit more of a drop on the
Yeah.
flood lock today.
It's gone up a bit. It was.
Do you notice anything wrong with those lock gates, Mum?
Oh God, they're locked.
They're locked. The lock is locked.
No, nothing. Oh, we're not going to have any boats come past then.
Oh my God.
We can't get off.
We really did do it in the last minute then,
Yeah,
didn't
we can't get off. Nobody can get off or on by the looks of it. They want to do.
Yeah, it was on the almost on green.
Yeah. So that has gone up considerably last night.
Yeah.
Must have gone up a couple of feet then, mustn't
Yeah.
it? I would have thought.
At least.
Yeah. Look at the olive go down there, John.
Water level's almost toe
Probably
path.
would have got under, but
Yeah, just about. Jesus.
yeah, this yesterday, guys, was it's right up to the top. This was at least 2 foot down yesterday because we commented, me and Josh said how far up we've got to come. So lots of rain.
Yeah, that water level, wow. And the hire boat is moved because they were on pins there, weren't they?
Yeah, they were on pins, so I'm surprised whether they got woken up in the middle of the night.
Because
I don't know.
once the water level starts rising, your ropes, your boat goes like that because the ropes are tighter.
Yeah.
And they get tighter and tighter and tighter, and your boat starts tipping
Unless
like that.
they went through last night after the pub. Don't know.
But I can see them more just above on the lock landing. There's a stake hole. Yeah, we would have got smashed into them if we came down and they were moored here. Because that, look at the current.
And just on yellow. You have to see, because you got footage from yesterday anyway, haven't you?
I bet they are absolutely kicking themselves in the foot. They're like, oh, we're more up here for the night and go to the pub.
Yeah.
And I bet they regret doing that now, because now they can't go any further. They're stuck there.
I don't think they'll get on.
I do feel sorry for them though, because their holiday's ruined now.
Yeah, I know.
They've got to wait for the water levels to go down.
It's horrible for them, isn't it?
I don't know why the hire boat companies don't tell them, oh, it's going to rain a lot, do not go on to the Droitwich Ring.
Don't know, maybe they have and they don't take the notice, I don't know.
Underneath the M5, that's got a bit more headroom, that road. Or passage underneath, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not actually going this way, but we're going to go and check the water levels. Just see how much they've gone up by.
Not gone up.
No, not gone up much.
It's gone up about that much, isn't it?
Enough so we wouldn't get underneath it though.
No, we definitely wouldn't get under there.
I reckon that Black Prince would though.
Yeah.
I reckon that Black Prince definitely would, but I don't know if they'd risk it.
No. The thing is, they've got no solar panels or anything on the roof, so I think they'll probably get through.
I started to walk the canal even though it's a little bit longer. But
Probably won't even see anybody.
no.
I don't know, we might.
It's just half a mile longer this route is, but it's only 3 miles. Yeah.
3 miles.
It's not like it's like 6 miles and then
No.
take shortcuts like 5.5.
About 5 mile limit.
Yeah. Definitely no boats coming down today.
They've been
The lock is locked here as well.
yeah, I reckon they've been out this morning and looking them all.
Because they know no boats will get through. So that hire boat can't even try and attempt to go through now.
No.
It's stuck there. Holiday ruined. Put all the mud in it. Back in May 2022 when we did this canal, we just came up here and about a week later 3 stag do boats on ABC came out. Yeah, they came down here, 2 of them continued going, 1 of them stayed in this lock overnight. Yeah, the water level dropped because it was full and it leaked out. They got caught on the sill and the boat sunk in here. Oh my
why
god.
would you more overnight in the lock?
Yeah, we thought lunch in the lock was bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Very deep as well, this, isn't it?
the volunteers are still out though. Still a few boats coming out the marinas, I guess. God, took the tow path, but I think we should have stuck to the road. My God.
I don't know what it was, to be honest.
I think, I don't know, it's just speculation. I think it might be they're electrocuting fish for some reason. Maybe they're getting rid of some sort of
Xanders?
yeah, some sort of fish that's destroying the ecosystem. Like Xanders.
Never seen anything like that, a boat like that.
No, when he was coming past, he said, "Oh, effing hell, I hate this place." So
He's swearing.
sound a bit like me when I get angry, but I don't know what was going on.
And all of them, I don't know what they.
Just all on their phone like
They're
that.
all on their phones, so I don't know whether. I don't know.
So then I take the piss out of them with being on their phones like that. I show Mum, look, they're all like this, and then the guy's looking at me. He takes his eye off the fucking phone to look at me. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Weird. Never seen anything like that. She's in sight. Tiverton. A bloody big house. No wonder it was £1.50. They didn't need the money, did they?
See how much they are today. Dozen, £3. 180. That's not too bad. Oh.
This is still the cheapest place I've ever found for duck eggs.
Oh. We'll be the only ones having them there. I'm just going to try and open it. That'd be a silly, wouldn't it? Everyone would take the money. Look how big that one is. Crikey. That's Josh's, he reckons.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, this is where.
Yeah, remember we parked up there before?
Back on that.
Yeah. We just come to look to see if there's any mooring here now. Down at Bevere. Yeah, there's only enough room for about 2 boats. Yeah, there's enough mooring here. There's one boat down there. It's not. It just looks like some sort of working boat.
Yeah, we've got rings here, Josh. So.
There's actually more mooring than I thought there was.
Well, that's exactly where we were last time, wasn't it? When
Yeah.
Kath and Shane came to the end.
Yeah.
That's alright. We've got.
We made it out.
Coming from that direction. Then.
Yeah.
Have we seen some rape
God, the rape seems that early this year.
Hey, George.
Yeah, right past it. Oh,
Beautiful.
wow. Oh, lone tree in the middle as well.
That's lovely.
So you don't have your phone.
Oh,
You could have called in.
always the time I don't bring my phone. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'll have to show Dad that when we get back. Oh, we've got more luck. That's out quite early.
Oh, you can smell it as well.
That is out early. Oh.
Yeah, usually it's May.
Yeah.
It's been very mild but wet.
Maybe that's out.
Sunshine on it as well. Oh, the area is just lovely around here. Worcestershire. Someone might get in the way. It's a shame you can't moor here, but you can't because of the alignment of the tunnel.